This video is recorded to help my students to understand the array basics. We will learn how to declare array, how to initialize array, how to access array elements, how to step through array, and how to swap two elements in an array. To do so, I already gave you the class array example and the main method structure. So in the main method, we first declare an integer array named scores that hold 10 testing scores. Then we will input 10 scores from the keyboard and store them in this array scores. Then we will print out all scores. Then we swap the second and the fifth score, and then we print out all scores again to see the result. Okay, let's do this. To declare array, you just simply the type with the brackets, then the name. Now, you need to say new integer 10. This actually you declare scores as an array reference. This new actually created array object. So this array object will hold 10 integers. Pay attention here, those 10 integers, or we say these 10 array elements has not been initialized yet. So in order to initialize this, you should step through the array to initialize the elements one by one. So for example, I can do this. I can declare index I, integer I, then for I equals 0. Why start from 0? Because array index start from 0. I less than scores dot length. Dot length, the length is a array built-in constant. So when you create this array new integer 10, or say this scores, this array object, his length is 10. Then I plus plus. So each time I will input integer from the keyboard and assign this integer to this scores element I. So I will say scores I equal, I need a scanner object here. Let's say this scanner object will still call it input dot next integer. That's we learned how to do this before. So in order to do so, we need to declare this scanner object input. So scanner input equal new scanner system dot in. Okay, and we also need to import java.util.scanner. We know how to do this before. Okay, so we read 10 integers from the keyboard. Then we print out all those scores. To print out all those scores, again, we need to step through the array. So I start from the first element of the array, which the index is 0, and until the last element of the array, whose index is scores dot length minus 1, is array length minus 1. So it's scores dot length less than scores dot length. Then I plus plus. Then I will print out all those elements. System dot out dot print. So every time I print out one scores I, then I print out comma, then print out space. Okay. So I will print out all those array elements. Now, how do we swap two elements in an array? How we swap those two values? We need to do this. We need to use a bridge to temporarily hold one of the value. So since this array type is integer, so I'll declare integer tempo. This temporary hold one array elements value. So when we talk about the second elements in the array, his index is 1 because the array elements start from 0. So I first say tempo equal scores 1. Temporary hold the second element. Then scores 1 will equal scores. The fifth element, his index is 4, scores 4. Then scores 4 will equal temp. Okay, so this is how you swap two elements in an array. Now we need to print out all scores again. In order to do that, we can just copy and paste this code. We can just copy and paste this code. So step through the array from index 0, which is the first element of the array, until index equals scores.length minus 1, which is the last element of the array. I step through the array each time I print out the array elements. Okay, let's compile and run the program. When we compile, there is no syntax error. So what I can do, I can go here to right click, then click void main, click on OK. Then I did not see this terminal window come up. So let me show terminal window. Okay. Now, notice in our project, we did not give a hint, say you enter 10 scores. So let us just input 10 scores, 98, 97, 90, 89, 79, 100, 75, 76, and 88, 93. Now, our output is this. We first print out the first 10 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Then we swapped number 2 and number 5, which is 97 and 79. After we swapped, you say 97 and 79 swapped, then we print out this array again. Now, the output is not good, right? We already know if the output not look good, your program, you can always modify your code to make the program run better. So how can we do that? First, you can print out all those hint for user to do. For example, here you can say print out. For example, here say I print system dot out dot print ln enter 10 scores. Okay. Now, you enter 10 scores. Then you will print out those 10 scores. You can say system dot out dot print ln. The scores are, right? You will tell people you will print out the score. After you print out all those scores, you might want to print out a new line. So you say, you can give a hint here, system dot out dot print ln. After swap the second and the fifth element, the array is, so you will print out. Of course, before that, I want a new line because the previous I print out the whole array. I did not print out a new line, so now I want to print out a new line. So after add all these hints, prompts, messages, then your program maybe looks better. Let us compile. Before we run, I clear this terminal window. Now I right click on the main function and run the program. Now say enter 10 scores. Okay. Now I entered 100. I wish all my students got such a good score. 89, 95, 96, 68, 78, 88, 95, 90, 90. Okay. Then say the scores are 198, 89, 95, 96, 68, 78, 88, 95, 90. Now you will swap 98 and 96 because it's second and fifth. You will say those two swapped. right? After the swap second and fifth elements, the array is this new array. Okay? If you have any questions, please give me an email. See you next time.